Well, hello. A little picking practice. I should pop some handcuffs on and give it a go in a moment. I don't know. I'll pick with and without the handcuffs. So, definitely need to practice both ways. Especially on rim cylinders. So, got a little pallet of rim cylinders to play with. I'm going to give those a go. Probably the first pin. Rock out. What's up, brother? I kind of go unplanned. I'm awake. It's late. Decided to sit down and practice picking some locks, so why not go live, right? Where's my pick? That's not the pick I'm looking for. Shit. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I know how that feels, man. I get through the day and realize I had 14 things I was hoping to do the last 3 days, you know? And it always seems to kind of be behind, but I did see your shim video, man. Nice work. Or your bobby pin video, man. Nice work. Nice work. Good job on it. Should be an easy lock for me. I haven't done much rim cylinders lately. Alright. I'll try to warm up before I throw some handcuffs on. Let's see if I can find one I can pick. A couple of them, maybe. That will get you a little closer to the lock, I guess. There we go. Since I don't think I can zoom. Oh, I can zoom. Oh, shit. All these lives. I didn't know I could do that. Wow. Alright. Let's do that. You learn something new every day. Yeah, left hand is hard, man. That's why when I'm practicing, I also like to, start with the left. So I do the left while it's free, but I do the left while both hands are cuffed. So both of them kind of really help you get the left going. Sort of got a full set. I'm real good at oversetting pins in these things. So kind of got to learn to readjust my tension a little later without dropping pins or forcing myself to push them too hard. Alright, let's frustration rake real quick. See if we can get it. Just get some cylinder moving. Come on. No. It don't want to go. Alright. I'm gonna have to keep picking. Well, let's try that rake. Again, this should be an easy open for me. That's why I need practice. Alright. Go Go back to the pick. Let's do it the hard way. Get something to sit. I didn't set it enough. Huh? There we go. Dean P, what's up, brother? Dean, you as well, man. Nice job on the bobby pin. Thanks for jumping right in. I just feel like this pin. Gotta get something to F open. Oh, I can swear, right? 7 minutes. Oh, it's almost 7 minutes. I'll come back to these. Get something open, man. Yeah, Dean, it feels good, especially when it's like something you haven't really tried. You get in there, you're like, pop, pop, you get it. You're like, oh, sweet, yeah, I got this. It does feel good. I had a couple of the challenges on the TCH 850s that I felt real good about too, so totally understand that. Oh, there we go. And open. Sweet. Let's go ahead. Try it again. Pretty easy lock. Like I said, nothing hard. A couple that are a little, not hard, but a little harder than these first couple. All right. And good thing about, lockjaw, what? It's the LPO winery. Why don't you just leave it to the professionals, man? Oh, it's B stank. Yeah. It's nice that B's a dedicated stupid ass follower. Wants to show up and try to cause problems. So, nice. Nothing on one, nothing on two. I don't do that crap. I'm a wannabe McNally. Get your shit right, man. Come on. Understand the insult that you should be slinging, not the one that you are slinging. I'm a wannabe Coxie's picks. Get it right. All right. Well, a little bit of success on that one, right? B stank. No, you're not. That wasn't a question. You're one of those people. You're always hiding behind asking questions and making jokes. That's what you're always doing. It's called cowardice. You ain't gotta love me, man. You ain't gonna walk on me like a doormat. You know what I mean? Leave what to the professionals? Picking locks? I've gotten paid to do it, so technically I'm a professional. Okay. For the what? Thief 1999. What is that? Safe pit lock pick? Safes? No, I don't do safes. I'd like to do safes. You're really reaching, huh, B? You think that's something that's going to provoke me into... Anyway, you know what? You're stupid. So, let's just do that. I don't mind you not liking me. I don't mind you kind of being a troll, but Don't be boring. Thread the needle. Don't step over the line. Don't be boring. If you want to troll. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. And rock out, there's no big deal. If it's really over the line, then just knock them right away, Like I said, I don't mind some little bit of asshole in the people stew. It just happens sometimes. God damn, man, I'm not getting anything. Well, let me give this a rake. Is this... That's not the American. I think it's a Schlage Kiwi. Maybe I should use a better turner. Ooh, that should have been the right one. No, it shouldn't. There it is. I act like that was the problem. Oh, I'll blame the turner. No, it's me, but I'm trying to give myself the best advantage. I'm not turning that right. Alright, let's get there. What's up, Coach Chillin'? Drewby. What's up, Drewby? That's a cool name, actually. Man, I am so out of practice with these stupid things. Let me see if I can try to zip this one. Probably not with that. I'm always trying to learn with the camera and stuff, so forgive me if I'm not in the best angle. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, I'm 1 for 4 at the moment. This one probably isn't the one to boost my confidence, but sometimes can't only go for the easy ones. Sometimes you gotta challenge yourself. Oh, Drewby, what's up? You can see Dean P, Rock Out, Coast Chillin'. I'm not sure if there's... Those guys are lock pickers. So if you got any questions and I'm not 100% paying attention, they can probably answer something. This is Jimmy Long's pick. Great set of picks. You want to get into it, I suggest you check them out. Southern Specialties is a great pick company. Lockpicktools.com. You can use the code PICKME for 10% off any order. And I forgot this is a tighter QA. Ken, I'm trying to pick some rim cylinders, and I'm not having the greatest luck at it. Just out of practice with the touch for these. Different locks, different touch, man. It's crazy how you got to dial in your feel. And I'm only a so-so lock picker anyway. Getting to be a pretty good escape artist, if I don't say so myself. Oof. I am struggling. Let's try to rake it. If we can't rake it, it'll go on the it kicked your ass pile, and then we'll move on to the next lock. Although, I'm going to start bringing in some heavy guns here. There is... shit. Is that it? No, that ain't the one I was thinking of, but we'll try that one. Nothing. Just. Oh, there we go. That counts. I don't know why it's not. What the hell happened? I don't know. Something still. I can't. There doesn't go into a false set that deep. What the hell? I don't know what I just did to this lock. I had the key, it just closed up. This is so bizarre. Alright, well, I got a wind pile. Oh, there we go. I got it free. Now it's sliding. Oh, something was stuck a little bit. So I got two. 2 wins, 3 losses. See if we can even it up here. I'm defeated. Dean, I'm not the guy you call for that. Oh, I want to see it happen, you know. I'll be on site. Tech support, something, I don't know. Got a little bit of movement on the core. Now I'm pushing the tension too tight. Hey, that's actually, we picked one too. Tyler the Ogre, what's up? Lock picking, yeah. Doing some lock picking. Oh, you know what? Since that one went kind of easy, let's use that one. Zoom out a little bit there. And we'll see if I can get this one handcuffed. So we're going to bust out some, oops, Peel 700Cs. Oof. When you go to smack them on your wrist, it does not help that you forgot you left them double locked. Because then you hurt your wrist. Alright. We will do a little handcuff picking here. So a little bit. So I can get around it. Alright. As you saw, it was an easy lock. Although watch me not get it now. Twice in a row. It happens. So I gotta practice. I don't think I was just using this pick though. Coach Chillin', what's up, brother? I can't reach the heart. Let me see if I can get it with my nose. Oh, dude! Sorry. That was funny for me. I pinpointed it. I got it with the nose. That's our brother. You were called a freeloader today. Why would somebody say such things to you? Yeah, seriously. You're a good guy, man. You're very supportive. You've been supportive of my channel. I take that highly. You had a cool ass name. You know what I mean? Oh, I am. See how much harder it gets when you start adding the cuffs? I can't hold it the way I want. Well, I guess maybe I can. Although the challenge is to kind of learn to hold it different and deal with the different angles. That way when it's behind your back or you got handcuffs and a lock on some chains and things, and you can deal with all the weird situations. And there's my cat. One of them. Hi, honey. Might have to be on pet duty in a second. Damn. I told you, I just got this thing. Alright, well, get out of the cuffs for a second here. Switch the lock. Come on now. Alright. Quick cuff escape. If you guys stick around, I want to see. I know, I love cats. We got 4 of them. We've saved and gotten housed, a bunch of others. It's become our life, weirdly. Although we ran out of room, so we can't take on anymore. Alright, well, let's try this one without the cuffs. If I get it, I'll throw the cuffs back on. That seems like a fair way of doing it. I'll zoom back in. Especially because now I know I can zoom. I need that pen. This is a nice Schlag. A Schlage. Oh! Holy schnot. That's usually kind of a tough pick for me. Schlage, I guess, is the magic word. Cheers. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, my cats have just some crazy personalities. They're all really cool, though. I don't have too much wildness or too much craziness. They grew up around with enough cats and company and love and people, and, so they don't get left to their own to kind of be demons. Let me do this with cuffs. Except at night, they do their zoomies. Like any good crazy cat. Alright, cuffs back on. Let's see if we can get this open again. And we're using some Jimmy Longs. That is the low round. And my clicks aren't sounding right, so I think my tension's off. Oh, hey, there's the first handcuff kick. Bam. So I'll go ahead and I'll zoom it out so you can see the handcuffs. Stay perfect. Oh, that's one for the handcuff pile right there. Nice. Let's go ahead and try this guy. Another little unknown little cylinder. One of the types you find on a lot of houses, a lot of back doors, things like that. So, where is, well, I guess I can use that turner. That's all you do is drop a pick, and then it's stuck in a pile of stuff on your desk. And that wasn't the one I had been using. We'll try that one. It's the medium flat. So if I have enough room in the keyway, I do. Should be able to use it. Alright, I got a click. I click into move, then a click. So I feel like I didn't do something enough. Oh, right there. No? Huh, alright, let's start again. Let me get a different turner. Not a fluke. It was not, in fact, a fluke. Well, because I have a tendency to overset on these things. Then right there, I was about to just go on without quite setting that pin. Wasn't it? Ooh. Movement. And there we go. Ha ha! Sorry, you get excited every time one of these things opens. Every shackle pop, every cylinder turn. Alright, we'll throw on the handcuffs and see if we can recreate the event. We'll throw on some 730Cs though. Switching it up, a little more color. Slightly harder cuff. Overall, it's a little bit harder, definitely, but general picking, it's about the same. Sorry, oof. Yo. Sorry, I got an elbow not fully recovered from surgery, so I have to make sure I have something to rest my arm on. Alright. A good click. I think I set that one. I don't think I set that one. Yeah, let's start over. Alright, click. Maybe a click. Alright, reset. Now, if I could have remembered what I did when I got the first open, I would just go, oh, you hit this pin, this pin, this pin. But I don't really remember that shit. Especially with all like the practice locks. Yeah, well, something set, got some movement. That was close. Alright, well, let me get this one. I'll move on to the next lock. I feel like escaping the handcuffs. I did get it into the open column. I'm going to try another schlage. Can we go 2 for 2 on the schlages? That's actually a good picking session, in my opinion. I gotta get a few more of them. I like practicing. I need to have a lot of locks to practice. guess that's what we're using. Alright. Delbert, what's up, brother? Oh, piglets. Piglets. Yes, bacon. Nice solid click. Not a nice solid click. Alright, reset and try it again. What is going on? Alright. I just have better control with a more shallow hook. I have a harder time getting where I need to be. So, I'm starting to learn how to grab one pick and then switch to the other. I must have overset something. Huh. Give it a shot. Yeah, Dean, I had that at first. And I did like it just for helping me in some regards of like kind of getting on the pin. But I just didn't, I only had the one and decided not to run with it. At the time, I felt like I might become too dependent on it. I'm gonna break something here. I break things, so if something gets broke, it's more me than the product usually. Although I'll tell you if the product failed. Oh, I just dropped everything. Stupid lock. Oh. Oh, I just knocked my ashtray over. Yay. Damn it. Hold on. Alright. Well, I'm going to put that on the defeat file. That doesn't actually belong in there. So I got one more just to run from the cylinders, and then maybe I'll rake a couple padlocks or do some handcuffs. Although before I even get in there, let's see, get this. Oh, is this my American lock? Oh yeah, it's my American lock. I was an American lock company cylinder. Which I have spent considerably more time raking, so I do know the feel of this one a little better. Let's see if I can pick it. Might be a no. Once I'm frustration zipping, I'm going to put that in between a win and a loss. Alright, well, let's move the vise Let's rake a couple locks real quick. Get a big Brinks. Get a master lock. Grab. Let's see if I can get kryptonite open. And start off master 3. There you go. Lockety poppity. Let's do that again. Running with the 40,000s turner. Aggressive cycloid from the starter set. Ooh. Just 2 little stabs. Just 1 stab more than I should need. Should be able to McNally this stupid thing. There we go. Practice up on some of that. There we go. It's the difference in getting that touch right. Bam. Just over and over. That is not a fluke, my friends. Let's see if we can get this dead shackle, dead core. Nice little cycloid wiggle. Ooh. Not hitting. Let us see. Even this actually should not work, but it's the first one I saw. Everything there. Yeah. Come back to that. I gotta put that out. Hold on. All right. Go after the Brinks. Big old chunker. Which these do have some security pins up front. Trying to get it into a false set. And then I can pop the front. Actually got everything down below, and then I bring the shaft up and hit that front pin. It's actually a trick that works on a lot of Brinks. I don't know, I don't do a lot of bypass, Dean. Just not my bag. Oh, there we go. Nice little quick kryptonite. This is kryptonite to the kryptonite. There we go. Kryptonite. Shackle is good. Get my turner in there, right? Ooh, come on, guy. Ooh, that's got a nice pop to it. I'm trying to do it slow. Now. Just trying to. Oh, no, it's just not doing it. And we got it. Let's try this bad boy with this one. It's a little bit different, a little higher peaks, a little further apart. Well, I don't think this one won't work either. Because of that reason. Well, now, we're going to need let me go with that. Wow. It's frustrating. Ooh. Very frustrating. All right, well, it happens. If I really, really, really just want to easily get into that thing, I generally use triple peak Bogota, and it is a pretty fast slam. So if I really just wanted to open that lock, that's what I would have grabbed. But I like playing around and working on locks with different pins and stuff. So let's give this a try with the, what is this? The Druim, Druim from Multipick. Come on, guy. Huh. Oh, there we went. Awesome. And then we might as well jump into this guy a few times. So I need to practice. There we go. So I'm gonna master lock 3, but you gotta hit it a different way. So I usually practice the two together. I don't want to get dependent on the one stroke. And there we go. A little more of the rock and wiggle. That got that one, huh? Oh yeah, I love those Bogotas. They're great, especially with the bent handle. And then in fact, in my wallet case, where I carry a lot of picks and stuff, I have my Bogotas, which, all right, actually, that's built for me. All right, so most of the Bogotas, like coverts and stuff, you got the handle going down that way, you got the picks going up that way. So what I have Southern do for me is have the handle go up the same way as the pick, which gives me for raking, is what these are for, and rocking and things like that. It gives me a lot more control and force. This way, it's just, you know, with that's up, I gotta pull down. This way, I really got a good handle, And I got a lot of force. I don't have to put much into that portion of the event. I can worry more about my control. I wouldn't normally use these on this one necessarily, but it should open. If the triple's not working, I'll switch to. And the nice thing about these is having that bend in there. It's also a turning tool. So having two of these means you have a turning tool. Well, two turning tools and two picks. And our nice little pocket carry, covert carry. Wow. Do the rock. And the rock helped me. So there you go. Yeah, they're good. The first one I pulled out was they weren't the titanium, they were the steel, but and all of mine from almost all of mine. I have one titanium. I think it was that single pick one actually. They're good picks, especially to carry around EDC kits, cars, crap like that. Well, y'all, I think I'm going to tidy up and then grab a little bite. So thanks for keeping me company. Just kind of seems to where I end up late night, so definitely look out for me. And Saturday night, sometime between 11 and 12, I definitely will be going live. That's going to kind of be my regular time, so come back and check me out. I appreciate you stopping by. Everybody have a great day, and peace.